Hi beautiful people, I'm Amber, this is Korra, and welcome back to my critter castle. So Miss Korra is about a year and a half old. She is a Blue Tegu, which is a variant of the Argentine black and white Tegu. They're amazingly intelligent lizards. They're in the family Tiidae. Their class is Salvatore. There's a little bit of conversation about where the blue tegu kind of fits in because it is a variant, a different morph. And the blue comes from, which unfortunately you might not be able to see, but on the little crown of her head, she does have a shimmery blue. And in males, they're actually much brighter. They are omnivorous creatures, but she really likes her protein. She eats chicks, chicken hearts, hopper, mice. She probably could eat rats. Lots of various things that she could eat. She does like salads occasionally. She likes blueberries. I've tried banana. She wasn't really a fan. And then I just try different kinds of vegetables. But mostly it's just chicks and mice for this girl so far. She did have brumation, which means they kind of go into kind of like hibernation, but not really. They come up less and less. You'll see them less and less, but they can brumate for about 6 months. She brumated from November to about May. When we had adopted her from her previous owner, he had to downsize, unfortunately. He didn't have space for her. But she's a very gorgeous tegu. We had already gotten our black and white tegu, and she came with her enclosure, which I'll show you guys some footage of later. And she seemed to fit right in. I'm going kind of slow here because she's a little overwhelmed with all the lights and everything going on. We do try to hold her and play with her, but she likes to come out and do her own thing, and she doesn't really like being told that she has to sit still for anything, but she's doing really well. She's beautiful. Right, baby? Yes. She's gorgeous. All right, fine. She's like, I'm done now. And I'll put you down. Yes, baby. Hey guys, sorry about that. I was kind of fumbling over my words and kind of losing my train of thought because I was trying to make sure Miss Cora was comfortable and okay, and my brain was not really processing what I was kind of saying. But I did want to highlight a few things. So brumation is basically like the reptile equivalent of mammalian hibernation, and basically they just sleep nonstop. It's not necessarily like colder temperatures. It's more like a change in the humidity, and um, it's more like shorter days, humidity, and atmospheric changes, not necessarily the climate. So they'll sleep in, they'll come up less and less for food and things like that. And this can last anywhere from like 6 to 7 months, and it can affect your tegu as early as like a year of age. So in Cora's instance, when we adopted her, the previous owner had mentioned she had went down for brumation that past November and came back out in May. So far, we're in November now, and she's still been pretty active. Brumation isn't technically necessary for tegus that you aren't necessarily breeding, but we just kind of watch her since she's already kind of done it once. If she does start coming up less and less for food, we're just going to stop offering her food when she stops coming up, and then just kind of track the months and see how long. So far, she's been coming up. She's very active, so I think she might be okay. But we're seeing our black and white tegu. She is, or he, we're not sure yet. They're pretty young. They're about, I would say, 8 months now, and they haven't really, they're kind of showing signs of brumation where they're coming up less and less, but they are still coming up. So we are just offering a little bit of food. If for some reason toffee stops coming back up, then we're just gonna make those adjustments. But stay tuned for some B-roll footage of us feeding Cora. Today was her feeding day. We have I'll show you the enclosure that she came with. It is a cage, and it's really nice. She happens to love it. And stay tuned. Hey, baby. You like little beans? Oh, where you going? You can't leave with it. Are you gonna slap it and water's gonna go everywhere? How you feeling about a chick? You just like swallowed that. Yes, you're a good girl. Oh, thank you. She said, I'm hungry today. Oh, yes. We're in the splash, though. So basically, we thaw out whatever feeders we're going to give her. We try to do like a random assortment of things, either hoppers, which are bigger mice. I mean, obviously she's so much bigger that she can eat a lot of those, but we have plenty from her owner, her past owner. So we're kind of going through those. And he also gave us those chicks. As you can see, they're a favorite of hers. Just inhaled it. We just kind of offer as much as she'll take in a feeding, and she'll tell us when she's full. Would you like another? You want to move for a chick? Was that too much work? And then go back to a hopper. Yeah. That was a fat one. Sometimes I'll offer her, like a salad or some fruit and things like that, but I mean, she's really just about the meat. We'll sometimes eat it, but she gets fussy. I should put that on the side, baby. I'm going. Another? You done? Are you done? Okay. Bye-bye. Have a good night. You're so fussy. Okay. Please don't eat all that. As you can see, Miss Korra is a big Tegu, and she will probably continue to grow as she matures in age. So really, you should house them in like an 8x4x3 enclosure, and you could keep them in that for life, an adult Tegu. They do need UVB lighting. They do need heating. They need about 75 to 85% humidity. We mist down Korra and Toffee's enclosures, and then we also have humidifiers in there as well. We have their UVB set up. We have our thermometers and hygrometers set up in every enclosure that we have for every pet. So they are a big commitment, and none of these things are cheap. So do keep that in mind if you're thinking of getting a Tegu as your pet. Again, thank you so much for tuning in and learning a little bit about Tegus today. If you have any specific questions, please let me know. I can try and answer them as best as I can. Tegus are definitely a learning curve. They all have their individual personalities. They're all very intelligent. So it's just kind of seeing, they'll push the boundaries, and you just kind of have to work with them and kind of get there to understand their personalities. But both of our Tegus are very sweet once you kind of get them out and going, and they kind of see that, oh, this is interaction time, and then they can kind of discern, oh, this is feeding time. So they're just amazing creatures. But again, thank you for stopping in for this little creature feature today. Please look forward to more creature features, as I have plenty of animals to share with you. Thank you guys so much for stopping by my critter castle once again. Take care.